Hey y'all, hey. It is Coach Bree, and today what I want to discuss with you all is talking about showing up for yourself. I know we talked about boundaries last Sunday, and today we're going to talk about showing up for yourself. It's okay to show up for yourself. Give yourself permission to show up for yourself. We show up for everybody else, but a lot of times we don't show up for ourselves. And I say we need to do that. And studies say we need to do that. What good are you to anyone else if you are depleted, defeated, and exhausted? No good. What good are you to yourself if you are defeated, depleted, and exhausted? No good. Set the boundaries, show up for yourself. How do you show up for yourself? I'm glad you asked. I'm just going to give a couple of little tidbits, but if you feel like you need to start showing up for yourself more, I want you to type reset in the chat or DM me, and I will give you some different tools and techniques of what you can do to do that for yourself. So here's a little tip, right? Don't be afraid to treat yourself to a day of retreat. What does that mean? I know we get our nails done and we get our hair done and we do all of that. And a lot of that stuff we do out of necessity. And we also do it out of, just part of our self-maintenance and self-care. Showing up for yourself could look like going to a movie. Showing up for yourself can look like investing in your mental health. Showing up for yourself can look like just taking a day where you turn the phones off or put them on silent and just having a day where you just relax and you do what you want to do. I know when I was a mom and I had I still am a mom, but when I had young children, that was hard. I felt guilty when I did that. I felt like, oh my God, if I don't cook, if I don't clean, if I don't, take care of the family, oh my God, it's going to be a mess. Not true. Not true. I'm telling you, your family will survive. Now, everything in decency and in order and in balance, right? You're not going to show up for yourself. You're going to show up for yourself daily, but you're not shutting the kitchen down forever, right? So come up. I challenge you this week. Look at all of the things that you have going on throughout the day. Look at all of the things that you have going on throughout the week. And I want you to pick no less than an hour. Now, I would love it if you would pick a day. Okay? But starting small. How do you eat the elephant? One bite at a time. Start small. Take at least 1 hour, 30 minutes to an hour, and show up for yourself. This is an exercise. It's like any other exercise. Once you do it, you build the muscle, you build the endurance, and you build the habit. Okay? So, what does that mean to you to show up for yourself? What that meant for me was being okay with saying no, being okay with taking a day and going to the movies, being okay with not cooking for that day, being okay with going for a walk, joining a hiking group, being okay with tuning into my mental health and journaling and not letting anything interrupt that. Again, everything in decency and in order. So I'm not telling you to sit your family down and say, I'm not cooking no more. I'm not telling you to do that. But I am licensing you and I'm telling you it's okay to show up for yourself. If you don't show up for yourself, no one else will. And you're going to run yourself ragged. And you're going to find yourself being drained. Okay? And we don't want that. We don't want that. As women, it's a badge of honor that we wear that I'm strong. But the strongest woman shows up for herself. She pours as much into her, if not more, than she pours into others. You can't give anybody anything from an empty vessel. You have to replenish. You have to fill yourself up. You have to strengthen yourself. Okay? And the only way you do that is to show up for yourself. I give you permission to do that. I challenge you to do that. Again, write down everything you do. Carve yourself out 30 minutes to an hour daily to show up for yourself. And if you want more information on that, go ahead and either type reset or type, show up for myself, anything in the chat to let me know that that's what you want to work on and focus. And I will be more than happy to reach out to you. If you're not comfortable doing it in the chat, send me a message on DMs, and then, direct message, right? DM. Yeah. Okay. Send me a DM and we will talk about that together, because I really think that that's part of the journey, and that's something we need to do so that we can be the best us we can be, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Show up for yourself. All right, y'all. Have a great night. Have a great week, and do the homework.